A pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Business Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural heritage.
Hey guys, my name is SHINA OYINLOLA, and I'm trying to let you know that Abntv do live stream events. Do you have any event coming up? Do you want somebody to do that for you? Live stream your event either to your own portal or to Abntv Direct. Call on us now, 346-426-5650, 346-426-5650. We'll be glad to help you out. Thank you.
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Abntv Live. This is another beautiful day, and yes, I'm glad to be here to be a part of your life for the next 2 hours. And this is what we do on Abntv Live every weekday, that's Monday through Friday, between the hours of 12 and 2 p.m. Central Time. We're here just to add color to your lunch time, to be a part of your day, make you laugh. Learn with you, and of course, keep the love going. Thank you for allowing me to be here today. And yes, you know, your being there is what gives my being here a meaning. So thank you again for giving us this opportunity to be a part of your time. And yes, to all our vendors, thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Aegis Insurance. Thank you, Finger Licking. Thank you. Thank you, Anulua African Store, BSA, Procurement and Logistics. Thank you, Westblog Event Hall, and Samuel Agocha Law Firm. Thank you for all that you do. And we are proud to be telling the world of the excellent goods and services that you have to offer. Thank you for doing us proud. And yes, if you are just watching this for the first time, you're a first-time viewer, this is African Broadcasting Network Television, Abntv, and we are broadcasting live from Houston, Texas. We are on the local channel 15.6. However, for these our live programs, we go live on Facebook, we go live on YouTube. On Facebook, we are there live right now with at SHINA OYINLOLA, and on YouTube, we are there at Abntv US. And please don't forget to subscribe as you watch us on YouTube. Yes, today we have a lot of things to share with you, as we always do. And of course, prepare to laugh. You will laugh. Someone told me yesterday that I laughed and laughed, and I was like, wow, these guys are going to consume all my data. You know, we're here to give life. Okay, so I'll be bringing a news update, just a few things, and then we are going to go on to have a discussion about something that's very, very important, especially in this part of the world, talking about taxation, credit, You know, some of you need your credits to be repaired. You need a lot of things to be done. We're bringing someone in. That's just giving you an insight into what's coming on. So yes, basically on the news update today, I have this. They are actually like follow-up on the past news updates. Yesterday, we were talking about the brain drain to the UK, especially the health sector from Nigeria to the UK. And today we have the Chief Medical Director of the University College Hospital, Ibadan, Professor Jesse Otegbayo, who has disclosed that about 661 clinical workers resigned their roles from 2020 till date to relocate to other countries, a situation which has been taking its toll on the running of the hospital. I mean, it's a big deal. And this has not stopped. And that's why they're talking about negotiating and talking with the government to limit the brain drain is actually a big deal. And I think it's a time to really talk about that. He made the lamentations on Monday in Ibadan at a media briefing to mark the 65th Founders Day of the hospital. Otegbayo said, every week I receive about 15 resignation letters. There are more nurses than doctors and pharmacists. They are leaving, they are moving. And you know, can you blame the countries for welcoming them? I think what we have to do is give these people the opportunity to practice where they want to practice, which I'm sure for every patriotic citizen of Nigeria, of Africa, you want to be, useful for your nation. But then we need enabling environments. And yes, the second thing I have on the news update today, before I will take a very short break and then return to go on with the program, has to do with the lady that her husband locked up in the house for 1 year and was feeding her with only kunu. That's it's a liquid. I think it's made of milk and some other things that that's taken. So what happened is when her mother eventually got there, like we reported to you last week, she took her to the hospital and she got the man arrested. But today, unfortunately, this is so sad. She passed away, and it's really amazing how that it got to that point. It happened for 1 year, and then you begin to wonder. Nobody knew, nobody checked on her, no neighbors, no friends. I mean, no one is an island, and stuff happen that remind us that we really need to do better when it comes to human relations. We really need to do better. How on earth does that kind of thing happen? And for that long? And for that long? I mean, I really don't know what to say, but like I like to ask, what is the life of another person worth to you? What is the life of people? What value do you place on lives of people? And that's why the ex-president, Goodluck Jonathan of Nigeria, has won my heart forever when he said his ambition is not worth the blood of any Nigerian. What is the value that we attach to human lives? It's a whole thing. It's a whole topic that I think we should find time to really discuss it. And not just discuss it, we should also do a soul searching and see where exactly we are. How do you, as a person, how much do you value the life of other people? How much do I, as a person, value the lives of other people? That's all that we have today on the news update. We have a whole lot to talk about today on the program. And yes, I'll take a commercial break. And when we come back, we will go on with Abntv Live. Don't go anywhere.
Being at #1 in authentic African cuisine has made us not to stop dishing out the best to our customers. Check out some of our delicacies in African food today. We also cater for both indoor and outdoor parties. Finger Licking Restaurant 2.0. Check our all-day coffee tea spots out. Open on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We deliver with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grub Up. Finger Licking 2.0, 98178 Bistone Street, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 713-270-7070. Come for an authentic African cuisine.
Mama, it's about time for so sweet bread. Since I had my first bite, it's all I've been thinking about. And I can't wait to have a taste of so sweet cakes too. That bread touches the soul.
So Sweet Bakery, your one-stop spot for your hygienically prepared, nutritious fresh bread and pastries, ranging from African, continental, and of course, a touch of the Caribbean. See, talk about that real soft, fresh agege bread, white bread, coconut bread, wheat bread, special sardine rolls, cinnamon raisin, fluffy delicious cakes, plus our special tea and coffee. And here's a little secret. You can also order the one and only agri beans to complement So Sweet Bread. They two together, it be like 5 and 6. Make a stop at 3823 Synod Road, 77082 Suite B, Houston, Texas. Or call 713-264-9957. So Sweet Bakery, bringing you the best pastries. No be lie, So Sweet Bread, they butter the soul. Plus, it dey enter medulla wella.
Hello everyone, an amazing joint is here with different African dishes. Amala bula, iyan legusi, semo and okra, suya, grilled fish, efo riro, jollof rice, plus different kind of swallow and soup. Amala joint, a very great arena to meet and discuss with your loved ones, business meeting, dating meeting, and all kinds of meeting. Amala joint. Order now through Grub Up, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. 281-721-2982. Amala Joint 6271 Highway 6 South, Houston, Texas 77083. Amala Joint, the best joints to eat the best African food. Amala Joint.
Ọjọ́ mọ́kànlélógún ni o, àdúrà àti àwẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa lọ́dọọdún Dagunduro 2022 21 days prayers and fasting bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ kọkànlélọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kẹwàá títí di ogúnjọ́ oṣù kọkànlá 2022. Ìpàdé àdúrà yóò máa wáyé láago 6 ìrọ̀lẹ́ lójoojúmọ́ ní gbọ̀ngàn ilé ìjọsìn Dagunduro tó wà ní nọ́mbà 8001 South Keku Road, Suite A and B, opposite Library, Houston, Texas 77072. Ipò àti ìríjú tí Jésù ó lò ní bàbá wa Apostle Henry Odeneye àti àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run mìíràn. Àkànṣe làdúrà àti àwẹ̀ ọlọ́jọ́ mọ́kànlélógún tọdún yìí pẹ̀lú ìwé àdúrà tó lé ní 500 kókó over 700 prayer point book fún ìtúsílẹ̀ kúrò lọ́wọ́ agbára òkùnkùn àti ti Sátánì. Tí ẹ bá ń fẹ́ ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ pè Apostle Henry Odeneye lórí aago 713-231-3278. Ìwọ náà kópa nínú àwẹ̀ àti àdúrà tọdún yìí. Ògùn ọṣẹ́ èdè ajá ìwọ náà ó sì jẹ́rìí ayọ̀ sí agbára Ọlọ́run. Jésù lolúwa.
Kó wá ṣèrànwọ́ fọ́kàn.
BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger, or ship from Niger to USA, and also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA Office 12455 Westpac Drive, Suite H15, Houston, Texas 77082. Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologueservice.com or www.bsaprologueservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist.
Yes, you're welcome back to ABN TV Live, and we are here today, this beautiful day, and yes, we are always glad to be a part of your life. And like I said, we have information for you today. We have things that are going to, really help you, and some of you be having sighs of relief by the time we are done, like, oh, thank God I know what to do. Yes, so I have the pleasure of welcoming into the studio today. The director himself is already here, and we have someone that is knowledgeable in this taxing and credit stuff that I know many of you are like, okay, out with it already. Yes, we're going to be doing that in a little time from now. Thank you for being here. My name is Bukola Sarah Omo Babae. The Lord's Princess, and I'm always eager, it's always a pleasure to serve. So thank you for being with us, and yes, we are moving on the program right now. Okay, yeah, let's do this.
We're about to do something. That's what we call the magic.
Magic.
The magic.
The magic.
Yeah. Let me say happy New Wednesday to you. It's a brand new Wednesday or Thursday.
Is it Wednesday already or Tuesday? Oh, is it?
It's Tuesday. Now I got you.
No, you can't confuse me.
I already
today?
did. I already did.
Go down.
Don't worry. Our earlier judge.
Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
Today is Thursday.
It's Tuesday. You got me.
I just got you. All right, guys. I want to say, how are you doing today? I hope the day is the way you want it to go. But guess what? I always say this. If it doesn't go the way you expect it to go, it doesn't mean that the day is going to be bad like that. It's just going to last for a while.
Wow.
A while. So something that will last for a while, why do you want to stress yourself about it? There are some issues that they are not your issues. They are God's issues. Leave it for God to settle by himself. As for you that you think somebody is not doing your religion, he has to be this, he has to be that, stop judging. Leave everything for God and let him take care of everything. And about my own worries, I have already left it for God. Did you leave yours too? Okay. If you leave your worries for God, then allow God to work. Because he has a reason for bringing us into this, is it a desert or I don't even know.
A jungle.
Or jungle or whatever. But we're already here. We find ourselves here. The funny part of it and the kind of questions that none of us have ever answered is, how do we end up here? Do you ask for it? Do I ask for it? But one thing is sure, none of us will go out of this place alive.
Nobody's getting out alive. No.
Nobody.
No.
So that's why I'm telling you today, whatever the stress you are going through, just leave it for God and allow God to be the alpha and the omega of whatever you do.
Yeah.
And I want to trust you that if you do that by trusting God, you will see a lot of things, good things coming your way.
Right.
My name is SHINA OYINLOLA. Teku la arada, tomu la febrin le baba to be milomo. Any alata la ya ta talenu. Ateno ataya bakona yigeleku. Mo ní ẹ má wulẹ̀ bá mi jà ń tèmi torí mo bá náà jà mo dáná mo bó òòṣà jà mo sì dó òòṣà èmi tí mo bó ọlọ́run ọba jàre tó yẹ pé ọlọ́run ọba ló dá mi ẹni ọlọ́run dá mi òun ò ṣe é farawé ìkòyí ẹ̀ṣọ́. Today I have with me my own boss, the boss of all bosses. Sunday Babalola is in the building. Why do you say? No, why did you say?
I know you are not my boss. I'm not your boss.
He's a very humble man.
You are the boss now. So you want to say hi to my people?
Okay, hello everyone there. I am Sunday Babalola, the tax master, the credit master, and the tax resolution master. I'm just here on ABN TV today to talk a little bit like, I don't know how long, but I have too much in my head all the time. So they just drag me into the studio. I don't know. But I know it's something I have in my brain all the time anyway.
Yeah, because we've been seeing a lot of things about tax, and people have been convinced about some things that they will be talking about tax, and some people talk about tax and credit like, kilo how is it like? So I now said, okay, Sunday is around here. Let me put Sunday into a hot seat in a morning like this. That's why you are in the hot seat now.
For me, it's not a hot.
Okay, it's
if
good.
it's tax or credit, it's not.
It's not hot.
Okay, great. So what we are trying to say is that what is tax?
Okay, let's put it this way. Tax is so simple. And then we all know what tax is, but we pretend not to know what tax is. Tax is what you have to pay to the government, period. That's all about tax. When you work in this country, the government wants you to pay them their own fair share. They don't want you to cheat them. That's why they say, pay us your tax. So what that means is that when you work, you have to pay tax, period. There's no question about it. There's people just pretend not to know what tax is. We all know what tax is. Tax is what you have to pay to the government, period.
Okay. So what is credit?
Okay. Credit, okay, now, taxes and credit is two different ballgames.
Okay.
This country is a country of credit. Most of us, we came from Africa to America. We did not grow up with what we call credit. We don't know what they call credit. We all grew up with what we call pay cash. Okay. So when we get to this country, many of us fail to realize that this is a country of credit. All of us, we are having businesses in America, and all of us is using our home money to do the business. Okay. A smart American, a white or black American, the smart one, you don't use them using their penny to do their business. They go on credit. Personal credit, business credit. And if it is a business, they will never go on personal credit. They will go on business credit. All this we fail to realize, most of us, because we are not experienced enough before we came here, that we have to understand that this is the country of credit. And that's the area where we, my African brothers and sisters, we are getting it wrong. I'm not saying everybody, but I know most of us, with my experience in this business, I know most of us got that wrong. Because this is what I do all the time. Especially credit, we don't know this is a country of credit. Some people will tell you, I don't like to owe debt. You are in the wrong country.
Are you for real?
I mean, you like Brazil. I don't like Brazil.
Okay, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Let's just throw, let's forget all this Nigerian religious concept. Can you give me $1 million?
Right now?
Yeah.
No.
Do you like to have a house of $1 million?
Oh, why not? Yeah.
Okay. How much will you save to have $1 million house?
Because bills won't less, so to
okay. Is it making sense to you now? So if you now want to have a house of $1 million, let's even say $100,000.
Okay.
Meaning that if you work hard, you are working, everybody's working, and you are able to save $90,000. Cash. Okay. You need how much to buy that house? Just $10.
$10,000.
You know nobody will borrow you that $10,000 if you don't have a good credit. And you have saved enough. You have tried.
Yes,
You've gotten 90% of that money. But just for you to get $10,000, you will never get it. You will not get it. Because if you don't have a good credit, nobody will borrow you just $10,000. And you have worked hard to save $90,000. So you have tried, right?
Yes.
So that's why I tell you, if you don't believe in that this country is a country of credit, you're in the wrong country. Because you cannot do everything with cash in your pocket.
Yeah, I remember when I first came in, I normally do some things.
I think you told me something. That was many years ago.
It's long.
I think you told me.
When I wanted to buy my car, I have to go put about $40-something thousand cash. I bought it. I said, I get busy. Then a lot of money start coming in. I start doing it. Then he now called me and say, Egmo, you have to do something that they call tax. Credit. If you have a good credit, you don't need all this. All you need to, in fact, that money you can still use it to do some other things. Instead of Muania, okay, how do you help me out?
Yes.
And since then, I've been seeing him helping a lot of people out with bad credit, with filing their tax, with both the company tax, the personal tax, and all that. But there are a lot of questions we need to ask when it comes to tax. You know that. And when it comes to credit, there are a lot of questions to ask. Some people pay their credit up to date, and they are still not growing in credit. Why?
Let's put it this way. There's something we call credit analysis, where you come to me now and you tell me, it's like people, in Africa, as I said again, we all like to talk like we know what is going on. When I come to your studio now, I will be teaching you how to
the fans are the best player.
The business, if
more than the
that is doing the
That's
business.
African for you.
So now, this is what I tell everybody. When they come to me, I will say, when you go to the doctor, you can guess. Some people will say, oh, I know every February I will have a headache. I know every March is something in our family. Every December we have cold.
Okay.
So you believe, so that December when you have cold, you say, that's it's our thing. That makes me not a bastard. So when you go to the doctor, you'll be telling doctor what he or she would do for you. So just recommend this drug for me because I know what is wrong. Because I know what is wrong. So that is credit for you too. The way you look at your credit is not the way I will look at it.
Okay.
Because this is what I do. It's like the way you would look at media stuff is not the way I will look at it. There will be a tiny thing that you would take out. I remember one experience you brought in when we were doing this Yoruba thing with my son that time. You remember that stuff?
I don't
get
it yet.
I will give you that. He was trying to read Ishelo Gunshem.
Okay.
And the last slide, he couldn't get it. And you bring an experience out how to finish it up.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is that every job you will have experience of it. So the way people look at it is not the way you are looking at it. When you see people they are paying their credit to, they say they pay their credit up to date.
Okay.
They are doing the truth about it is that they are still doing something wrong.
Sorry, can I cut in? Sorry to cut in.
Okay.
Can you let us know how does one even build credit? Because before we go to repairing it, how does one build credit in this country?
Building a credit, if you are new in America, the first thing is that you must have a social security. So when you have a social security and an ID, that's the start. Building a credit always will start with what we call a secure credit card. There are two types of credit cards.
Okay.
A secure credit card and unsecured credit card. A secure credit card is the card that you pay your money to the bank, and the bank issue you a card of that money value. Meaning that if you want to start building a credit now, you are new in America, you just want to build your credit. The first thing to do is to build with a secure credit card. Because no credit card company will give you a credit card because they don't know you, they don't trust you.
Yeah.
Okay. So now for you to build relationship with them, you go to those banks. For example, you go to Bank of America, you say, I want to have a secure credit card.
Okay.
You give them $500, for example.
Okay.
It depends on how much you want to put down. You give them $500. Bank of America will issue you a check value, card value of $500.
Okay.
So they are giving you your money back to you. Okay. Then they now want to see how you will manage that credit. So that's how you start building credit. So there's so many. It's too much to talk about. But that's the beginning.
Okay.
So when you want to build a credit, you start with secure credit card. There's something we call mixed credit. Mixed credit is to make your credit strong.
Okay.
A secure credit card, when you get a secure credit card, that's a revolving type of credit. There's a type of credit, again, we call an installment kind of credit. It's two different things.
Okay.
A revolving and installment means if you want to build your credit, that means you must have a credit card. You must have a car note. You must have a mortgage. That makes it strong. Think of it now. You are in the studio, you are using 3 cameras. Why don't you use one?
Because it makes it more...
Is it making sense
now?
Yeah. You are using 3 cameras because you know when you use 3 cameras, the quality will be better. It's the same thing with credit. You have a house loan. You have a car loan. You have a credit card. You have different debts. That's what we call mixed credit.
Only gbèsè tó pọ̀.
Gbèsè oríṣiríṣi. Not just gbèsè. Gbèsè oríṣiríṣi.
Okay.
So car note is a different type of credit. Okay. So meaning that when you have a car note now, when you want to get a car in the next 5 years, maybe you have paid a car note for 5 years, and then you paid it off, and you go to another car company
and
in
you
future.
want to get another
when they pull it and they see that you have had car note before, instead of them troubling you this time, instead when they give you 5% that time, they will give you 3% this time because they know you are a good debtor.
Only gbèsè tó dáa.
So it's a lot to talk about credit, taxes.
Okay.
We're talking on and on and on.
Okay, I know some people have not been watching us on Abntv, but now you will be watching us. If you are watching us live from Abntv, I will let you know that this time I won't mind to open the phone for you to call and ask your question if possible. We just have more 5 minutes and we'll be done. So within the 5 minutes, if you can do it, just call us in, ask your own question from Chief Oladeji Babalola Sunday Tia. Sunday Tia. He has a lot of things to talk about when it comes to tax and credit repair and all that. Though he's not giving me money yet too. But I've been seeing a lot of what he does. So, and I've never seen anybody credit me to he has never been into that. And that's why I'm proud of him that he's doing this. And I want to tell you something, like some people that like to know job more than us. Today no. Camera you just leave everybody, let them do their thing the way they are doing that. If you have an idea, call them somewhere. And I think if I can put this, can you put this together? Like you've been doing the credit repair for how long now?
Credit and taxes like 8 years.
8 years altogether. So which one is more taxing?
Tasking.
They will do what tasking.
To what difficult?
To what tasking?
To be honest, both. To be honest, both. Okay. Yeah, it's for credit and taxes, because each tax we have different situation. Each credit we have different situation. So with different experiences, you know how to deal with this, how to deal with that. So I can say it's the same thing. Tax resolution 2 is the same. Tax resolution is when you hold IRS debt.
That's
another one. No, it's not that of a big deal like people look at it. Yeah. Because when IRS writes you, IRS is just asking questions. All you need to do is to give them answers.
What if you don't know what to say?
Yeah, but when people see that letter, they start to instead of them now to come to expert. Let's say you owe $30,000 for example, and they write you a letter. They said you owe $30,000. You know you owe $30,000. You know yourself you owe.
Yeah.
And you now come to them and now say, give me $1,500. Let's know how to settle this bill. We bring it down to $5,000, and you say, oh, your charges is too much.
Oh,
so
wow.
What do you say?
You owe 30,000.
You know yourself.
You know you. Now you now see only. Now you want to grab from only. No. Out of the 30,000, give me 1,500, which is 1,500, and I will bring this down to 5,000.
That's a great deal.
Okay.
That's a great deal out there.
Okay, now instead of 30,000, you are now paying 6,500.
Right.
You now say, charging is easy for you. Only no. So how do you do it? Do you have any connection with the government
IRS
before you do this, or it's just a basic thing that's
it's just training? It's not like you know this kind of country, you can't go corner to the government. You know, it's just there's a guidelines rules down all the time. You just follow the law. If IRS send you a letter, you have the right to query IRS too. But this is the job we do. You don't need to do it for us. If you come to me and tell you, don't worry, we know what to do. But people still believe that when you start to tell them stuff, they still like say, you know, sometimes it's so tiring when you see people telling you that. It's like you will tell them that if you see me in this office, that tells you I know what I'm doing. If you see me here every year, that tells you if I don't know what I'm doing, I must have closed down.
This is America.
So you don't need to, there are some things you don't need to question.
So there's no credit, there's no bad credit that cannot be repaired, right?
Of course, yes. Yeah.
So any credit is repairable.
Yes, 100% yes.
Wow, 100% yes.
100% yes. Let me tell you, there's something we call FCRT, Federal. I forgot this thing.
The terminology.
Every credit, there's no credit that doesn't have one error. No matter how good your credit is, you will find one error there that you don't know because you are not doing the job. Let me give you an example.
Okay.
Your name is SHINA OYINLOLA. The federal, I don't want to quote that law, I forgot. What the law says is that everything about your credit report must be accurate.
With my name.
With everything has to be 100% accurate.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
There must not be a little thing that is changing. So now if you go to Experian and we see SHINA, OYINLOLA.
Okay.
Your Ayo is a middle name, Abi.
AYO.
So we now go to another credit bureau. We now see SHINA OYINLOLA. That's not you.
Oh. Even if it has your social on it?
It's not you.
Okay. Even if my social is attached to it. Okay.
Let me tell you a scenario that happened to me. This happened to me. My name is Sunday Babalola, right?
Okay.
I went to Nigeria 2000 and before Corona. I went to Nigeria. You know I go to Nigeria a lot.
Yeah.
So I had 2 tickets. I was going this time, and I'll be going again after 2 months. So I have 2 different tickets.
Okay.
I have one with BA, I have one with Lufthansa.
Okay.
So this one, I went to Nigeria, I was coming back to America with the BA ticket. Okay. When I got to the counter in Lagos,
okay,
they told me, oh, Mr. Bala, you have 2 tickets, you have to cancel one. At the BA counter. I want to tell you, I want to give you the illustration of that name.
That name, okay.
They say, you have 2 tickets, you have to cancel one. I say,
why?
This is BA. I know I'm coming to Nigeria in 2 months' time. And when I come to Nigeria, I'm not flying BA. I'm flying Lufthansa. So it's not possible. There's a mix-up somewhere. I said, you know what? Just initiate this ticket for me. Let me fly. When I get to America, I'll sort it out. Yeah. So they did all what they did to do. I went through the immigration or whatever. Then when we got to the place to enter the plane, you know, they will still do another check.
Another check, yeah.
So when I go there, when I give them my passport like this, when I give the passport to the person like this, he will say, Sunday Babalola. He passes it to another one. I said, Sunday Babalola. It's like, you know,
they're waiting for you.
We got to watch it,
like Mobe drug. I'm like, I was looking at them. What is going on? He said, sit down there, sir. After like 2-3 minutes, a lady came to me and said, we are very sorry, sir. There's another Sunday Babalola in this plane, and you are going to the same destination.
Oh my.
The guy is, maybe you know the guy. He plays.
It's also Sunday.
Sunday Babalola is his name.
Okay. So
We
now
are going to the same destination.
So now we can put the 2 Sunday Babalola the same.
They put us side by side till we get to America. The funny thing, when we now got to Heathrow too, the same thing happened.
Wow.
So when we want to change plane, the guy is in already before me.
Okay. So
when I got to the place and I gave them my this thing, and you know they will now put it in the thing now trigger another Sunday.
But there's another phase.
I just thought I said there's one Sunday. I just thought I said there's one Sunday Babalola inside.
Okay.
Wow.
The second one.
Well, you both have the same initials, as in even your middle.
Yeah. The guy lives in this Houston.
Oh my goodness.
That's how I know him. I even fix his credit too.
Wow.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that you can see that is how credit report is too.
Okay.
So it has to be accurate. So meaning that if you see Sunday Babalola,
okay,
you cannot see Sunday and then the last letter is missing. Everything has to be accurate across the board. Those are the things that makes people have errors. That's an error.
That's an error.
Think of, in this country, you know, people will bear the same name. They will say junior, senior. I've seen that happening with me, that when I file their taxes, the wife will send the husband W-2. It will send the junior W-2 for the senior because they bear the same name. Because they bear the same name. So the truth of the matter is that there's errors in all.
This is awesome. I actually want you to understand something, that if we want to be talking about tax and credit, we probably won't be able to finish it the whole day. Even if you give us 2-3 months,
right,
we will still be on it, because we will be actually trying to see how we can track tax and credit. What are the questions on that? If you have questions on that and you want us to ask Sunday Babalola, please send your question to 346 426 5650. 346-426-5650. We'll be allowing Sunday to go now, because I only brought you to us so that you can, and I can see you are loaded. So when you are loaded,
he said it's not a hot seat.
He doesn't even see.
As far as tax and credit is concerned, ilé mo wà.
Ọba jí mi lóru wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tó bá jẹ́ ìbò ń gbè ní sòrò jẹ́ jí dáadáa. Ó tọrọ ní ìbò yín nígbà bá sọ fóònù níṣẹ́ ní fóònù kan ní Amẹ́ríkà ń pè fóònù sẹ́ẹ̀tì ni wọ́n ń pè ẹ̀ tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ ẹ jẹ́ sọ Yorùbá tó yà ńlá. So a big thank you to Sunday Babalola that have been with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming. And we'll quickly go for a short break. Yeah. The program still continue. So we'll be back after this short break. Don't go nowhere. We are still here.
the snapshot of your credit history. What I mean by that is that it details your positive and the negative accounts on your credit. For example, when you want to apply for a credit, the creditors pull your credit and go into your credit report to see the positive and the negative accounts you have there. I will always advise for you to review your credit report every 6 months so that you can see maybe you have some inaccuracy on your credit to save you from embarrassment when you want to apply for credit. When you pull your credit and you find some inaccuracies there, I advise you to fix that first before you apply for any credit. Every month, the credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, they get information from the creditors that you have account with. They send this report to those 3 credit bureaus, and then when they put it on your credit, sometimes there's inaccuracies there. When there are inaccuracies, we know how to fix it. I advise you to check your credit report every 6 months. Thanks for watching. I am Sunday Babalola. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.
Organic fruits, vegetable and skimmed non-fat milk extracted by an expert with over 38 years of combined experience working with products and educational. Cleansed and processed without adding additives such as sugar, coloring and preservatives. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice and yogurt bar. Fresh, healthy and delicious. Our special juices includes green juice, energy booster, fission juice, recovery juice, regulator juice, rejuvenated juice, organic carrot juice, organic laxative juice, organic kidney cleanse. Our fresh made yogurt includes pineapple yogurt, banana yogurt and coconut yogurt. Order now at 281-741-1037 through Grub Up, Uber Eats and DoorDash. We also do delivery or walk-in at 3320 Highway 6 South, Suite D, Houston, Texas 77082. Check us out at www.paddyspoint.co. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice and yogurt bar. Fresh, healthy and delicious. You in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests, Wets Block event hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. You can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas 77036 or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993 713-969-0362. Westblog at gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinctions in stock. Think Westblog for your next.
Nínú ìjìnlẹ̀,
ó ṣeun o, ìjìnlẹ̀ nínú ìjìnlẹ̀.
ó ṣeun. O mọ reason àná mi tọrọ.
Ó ṣeun o, òní mi ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ṣeun o,
Wọ́n béèrè pé ṣé
ọ̀la mi á sọ̀rọ̀ dólè
ó ti
dólè.
dandan.
Ó ṣeun o,
torí mo mọ̀ ọ̀la mi
ìjìnlẹ̀
á
nínú
sọ̀rọ̀.
ìjìnlẹ̀. Ó ṣeun o.
Ẹ má ṣe wọ́rì, orin tá à ń kọ orin tiwa ni o, kì í ṣe orin tiyín. Ẹ má sọ pé bọ́n ṣe ń kọ́kọ́ nìyẹn o, kò káyé. Bó ṣe ń wàhálà lè kọrin wa o.
In fact.
Èmi ni mo mọ bí mo ṣe ń yan Ọlọ́run dógo. Bóun mi, màmá ṣapá báyìí. Ẹ béèrè pé kí ni mò ń ṣapá bẹ́ẹ̀ fún kò kàn mí. $1 Nikki, she time here.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. I'm happy that you are there. I'm there. I'm here because you are there. And I'm happy because you are happy. Some people are here this morning. They were just looking at me. Their mind is away. Why is their mind away? Because they are not happy. Yes. Let me tell you something. Happiness is not something that will come to you like that. You will generate it yourself. Do you know you can look at a light and be happy? You have to make yourself happy at all means. You see, people don't want you happy. If you think it's my daughter is not giving me happiness, then find another happiness somewhere else. Don't let nobody bore you. Life is not to endure, it's to enjoy. How do you enjoy your life? If your husband is not giving you that vibe, teach him. Tell him this is the vibe I would like, guy. What you're doing is not what I want. You and your boyfriend was going, you are watching, you are walking, and he's like this beside you. So Bella is a boy when he jawo.
And if the guy actually cares.
You actually what?
If the guy is actually serious, of course, we're not. Okay, sorry, I didn't even think of it though. You know.
Don't control. We need to have fun, and how do we have fun? Is by making ourselves to be ourselves. So I want to thank you all our vendors out there that have been part of us from the session of this program. And let me tell you something. There are a lot of things that we are bringing into this program today. Some things you have never been seeing. Somebody was asking me, why are you asking me whether I sleep well? I do anyway. I do. For the first time, láti be 3 months, I slept well yesterday. Mola la kan speaking sa láti mola. Láti mola ojo mi lojo. Mola la I dream. My dream, I want to tell you my dream today.
Okay.
I saw myself on a very flat green pasture, you know, like a field. Only me. I look back, nobody was there. I look to the left, to the right, to the front. Everywhere was just green. Then I was like, what am I doing here? What if I'm hungry? What will I eat? What would I want to drink water? How do I get water? Everywhere is green here. And I start looking. Then a hand just touched me from behind. I look at that person. This lady, I don't know you. Who are you? I keep looking. Who is this lady, for Christ's sake? Then the funny part of it is that, do you know the lady have tribal mark? But in the real life, I don't see tribal mark on now. But she has tribal mark.
In that dream?
In that dream.
Okay.
Then I said, the lady with this tribal mark, what do you need from me? Then she said, sit down. I want to talk to you. Then I sat down on that green grass. She wanted to start talking. Then I saw some water dropping from up. Is it raining? Instead of me to wait to hear what she wants to say, because I said, is it raining? Then we start discussing the rain falling. Instead of me to wait to hear what she really wants to tell me. But because I started, is it raining? That was the option that we are discussing. Rain. In fact, the day before yesterday, there was rain. Then I want to bring her back to, what do you say you want to tell me? Then I hear,
bro said he did.
He let him out. I said, oh my God. I was about to tell me something. Let me go back to sleep and see if I can get it. I know you too. Something like that will have happened when you are having good dream. Especially some people like Gina. Gina like chicken. So she will have been eating chicken like this while she was sleeping. Then they will say, this is the rest of the chicken. About 30 again, they bring it. Only me. By the time she's removing her clothes, that I will finish this chicken.
Our timer will just go off.
I know Gina. Shina is downstairs to pick you. Get up, would you go to work?
Oh my God.
You'll be like, you.
I was just about to.
And you know, Sarah, like, you like to preach gospel. By the time she was walking, they were saying, Madam, welcome, ma. She has a Bible by her side.
Who?
Walking. I'm talking about Sarah now. So she will be walking to that hall. Then she see a lot of people. She saw there too much people. Wow. Hey, and I'm the pastor here tonight. Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah. Tonight, I'm delighted. Sarah, won't you do news? It's in the morning already. Sarah will be like, I was about to
but we already praised the Lord, Abi.
You praise the Lord.
Hey,
Hallelujah. It's already been done. Are you actually been in the on this show for the first time? I would like to welcome you personally. That you are welcome in the name of the Lord. Pararam.
Guitar ni Abi.
Say titamando pararam.
Mi no mo kan. Wọ́n forí rán mi. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà ni.
Okay, don't worry. You're welcome. We're welcome to the show. And because you are here, that's why we are here. Okay? And please remember to tell friends and friends and friends that we are doing this every blessed day. We're about to go to what will you do? But before we go to what will you do, we'll go for a short break. And this short break will let you know most of our vendors that make it happen for us to be here. We're talking about, you'll be giving me name of the vendors, at least 5 names of the vendors.
Okay.
Finger linking? Finger linking. I will be talking about them.
Okay.
You see, this finger linking is where you eat Nigerian food. And when you eat Nigerian food, I'm telling you, there's a place where they call finger linking cafe tea spots.
Tea spot.
You see this tea spot, there are a lot of tea that you can just grab. They are herbal tea that you can drink for whatever that is happening to you. Maybe you're stressed, maybe your neck is naughty, or you are not performing well at the second room. That's finger linking for you. And they also have a big all for your events. You need to tell them that you are from Abntv, or you mention SHINA, your OYINLOLA name. It will drop some of the price down. And guess what? You'll be glad you used them. For any catering services, they are still available.
Right.
I'm talking about finger linking. Give me the second one.
So Sweet Bakery.
So Sweet Bakery. I don't want to say much about that, but if you know agege bread, you know everything. You know what again? You know it well. Do you know Coca-Cola or very cold water? You know it, you. At that time, please, no calls must be received. Nobody must call me. Because what a going. And So Sweet bread is missing out with Coca-Cola or with good water inside me. I am trying to make a balance of this thing, and you are calling me. What are you calling me for? So Sweet bread is everywhere now, so you need to check them out.
Yes.
And guess what? You will be glad you did. That's 2.
3, Samuel Agocha Law Firm.
Oh yeah, Samuel Agocha Law Firm. We have, some people asked me the other time that if you want to marry 3 women, how will you segregate? How will you know this is the one you must marry? I said the only first one I will marry is the lawyer, because that one will be able to ask me everything I do. Why do you do this? Did you do that? Why do you do? I like that. That's okay. The second one I would like to marry is the one that can make money. Don't worry if you are worried. That's money, baby. I say, oh, thank you, baby. Then I will have one that will be so pretty. You don't don't have anything. Just don't have anything.
Beauty no brains.
Beauty no brains. Because if you have brain, you'll be affecting the lawyer wife and the other wife. So don't have nothing, please.
Oh my God.
Don't have nothing.
But you can have one woman and have all the 3 things you are looking for in one woman.
There won't be variety. Why? Stop corrupting me. So Agocha Farm is a law firm that you need to tell them about anything when it comes to immigration, when it comes to abuse or whatever, just call on them.
Green cards.
Green cards. How do you obtain green cards? How do you get a lot of things? How do you get your papers and all that? Samuel Agosha are there.
Yeah.
They are there for you.
Yeah.
That's the third one. Fourth one.
Gracia Channel.
Gracia Channel. Is that not being sentimental?
No, they're my costumier now.
Okay. But that is for you to say. Why am I saying? Are they giving me?
You said I should just give. Okay, now I understand. Okay, Gracia, you have to do something about that because they have both male and female clothes.
Okay, okay, Gracia, don't worry. I'll still say about it because you guys are having a great cloth. Seriously, the day I saw this lady has never been fine in my face. So all the time we've been going up and down. I never see her so beautiful. But let me tell you this: the day she wear this cloth,
she was wearing Gracia. Huh.
I removed my business card. I gave it to her. She said, "I have your number now." I said, "In case you lost it, keep it. We need to talk again." She said, "From what?" I said, "Have you been told you are pretty, good looking?" He said, "But she knows she is a good country." Seriously, what I'm seeing is different from what I used to see. So, Gracia Channel, I've already put you on a high level. So, you want to buy any good clothes, please check them out. Gracia Channel. You will never move. Then the fifth one.
BSA Procurement and Logistics.
BSA Procurement and Logistics. These people, they can carry a whole human being from Nigeria down here. That is how good they can be. Without knowing anything. I'm not saying they are carrying women, but I'm only telling you that they can carry any kind of goods you want to give them. You need to check them out. BSA Procurement and Logistics. They are, for now, in Houston, Texas, the best. Because none of the customers have ever come to us and say, "Hey, can advertising money? We just have advertising them. They have never done this to us," and no, there's never been any argument. All they do is whenever time they want anything, you want anything, just tell them on time. Your goods is right here.
Yeah.
It's just like when I need the amala, and they will do, and I want that amala to be a little bit small, and they will do. And obey everything plenty, especially seafood. Illa lásìpọ̀ ni. Grace and solid. Hey, Bola, Grace and solid amala on point. I am still coming this afternoon. If you will eat it and you will say, "Láyé mi, will I eat any other thing?"
Wow.
The food is tantalizing. It's inviting. It is mouth watering. It is killable.
Let you try now.
Okay, and then you go with me. I'm paying àwọn ẹ̀dọ̀kí, àwọn roundabout, àwọn
oríṣiríṣi.
àwọn ìjà tó ń dá ṣeré fún àwọn tí wọ́n pè ọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ́ pé wọ́n lọ́mọ pé ẹbí mi náà ṣe àwọn ìjà kan báyìí tí ó sojú kókó báyìí àwọn ìjà àwọn Èkó ló ti rí ṣùgbọ́n ní ìní wọ́n ti wà mọ́tò wá sọ́dọ̀ Grace and solid amala on point. Àwọn ìjà yẹn wà ara ní pupa lára báyìí. Ààrẹ ṣe bá fi sí wọn lẹ́nu.
Ẹ máa láìkó oúnjẹ o.
Èmi ò rí kùn mi ni bàbá ò rí pàmpà. Grace and solid amala on point, you need to check them out. Seriously, you will love it. Ìjọ kan ni ẹnìkan wọ́n máa ń pè ní what's the name again? Kí mo fẹ́ fúkọ rẹ̀ sí o, Ṣẹ́gun Gèlè.
Okay.
He had this ilá lásìpọ̀ with amala. Mo dẹ̀ lọ síbẹ̀ straight away torí ó jẹ́ tó fi lámi lójú púpọ̀ ni. Wọ́n wá bá wọn ṣe àwọn sọ́mọ àwọn ó lè mọ àwọn akàn tí wọ́n ti crab. Wọ́n wá ti bá yọ sílẹ̀ ó ti ṣe kọ̀ǹdù ó sì rọra mú akàn báyìí jẹ́. Ó ní ẹ̀wà jẹun kó pé mí ò sùnmọ́ ọkàn ṣé ni mò ń ṣe ẹnu báyìí lé inú ibi tí mo ti ń wọ̀. Mo ní ìwọ nìkan kan lọ jẹ. So I have to go to Grace is solid and amala on point, and that's why I get my own amala. Ladies and gentlemen, I won't be able to say all. We have a lot of lists. You want to be part of the list, you can call me on
346-426-5650.
And we will definitely advertise your company. Let's quickly go for that short break and we'll be right back.
Being a #1 in authentic African cuisine has made us not to stop dishing out the best to our customers. Check out some of our delicacies in African food today. We also cater for both indoor and outdoor parties. Finger Licking Restaurant 2.0. Check our all-day coffee tea spots out. Open on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We deliver with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Drop Off. Finger Licking 2.0, 9817A, Business Street, Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 713-270-7070. Come for an authentic African cuisine.
Mama, it's about time for so sweet bread. Since I had my first bite, it's all I've been thinking about. And I can't wait to have a taste of so sweet cakes too. That bread that she deserves.
So Sweet Bakery, your one-stop spot for your hygienically prepared, nutritious fresh bread and pastries, ranging from African, continental, and of course, a touch of the Caribbean. See, talk about that real soft, fresh agege bread, white bread, coconut bread, wheat bread, special sardine rolls, cinnamon raisin, fluffy delicious cakes, plus our special tea and coffee. And here's a little secret. You can also order the one and only agri beans to complement So Sweet Bread. They two together, it be like 5 and 6. Make a stop at 3823 Synod Road, 77082 Suite B, Houston, Texas. Or call 713-264-9957. So Sweet Bakery, bringing you the best pastries. No be lie, So Sweet Bread, they butter the soul. Plus, it dey enter medulla. Wella.
Marriage-based green card, family petitions, VAWA or green card based on marital problems and abuse, employment-based green card, naturalization, immigrants visa application, asylum, bond hearing visas visa.
Samuel Agosha
Law Firm 10039, Business Street, Suite 337, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-427-6224.
Samuel Agosha
Law Firm. Let us fight for you. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger or ship from Niger to USA and also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA office 12455 Westpac Drive, Suite H15, Houston, Texas 77082. Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologservice.com or www.bsaprologservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist.
Hello guys, my name is Mary Manuel. I'm the owner of Non-Manual Print House. We do all our digital printing here. This section is where we do our shadow stage. That is where we do all our booklets. If you need to print your magazines, you need to print your brochure. This is the machine that does all our perfect binding books. This machine can actually bind up to 1,000 books in an hour, which means we can print as much as 10,000 books in a whole. The next machine I'm going to show you is an HTA39 printer. This machine will take all the books side and the full side at the same time. Now we can actually do all that add cover books.
And for all other services, such as flyers, retractable banners, step and repeat banners, business cards, letterheads, canvas, floor decors, window graphics, foam boards, Oropasts, #PVC, and lots more. Please call 832-623-7128.
When somebody was asking me, what mo sọ pé mo lálàá tí mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n jí mi wọ́n ló happen sáwọn náà. Does it happen to you too? So it happens to a lot of people. I know it's not only me. So let me tell you something now. Whatever you're going through, that means you are not the only one you're going through that. A lot of people are still going through it. If you are making progress today, some other people are making progress too.
Right.
If you are in distress, some are in distress too. You know what I'm talking about? In just 2 minutes, tell them what you understand about life. In just a few minutes. What is life to you?
Life. Life are in a context. You know, it could come from different context. But in a context, I'll say life is what you find happening to you, which you don't have control over. Life. We say life happens. So life is that which, and it's happening to you. You cannot say, no, it's not happening. You know, the ostrich, it will bury its head on the sand or in the sand. And because it cannot see anyone, it will assume that no one can see it also. That's not what happens in life. When life happens to you, occurrences that you don't have control over, occurrences that you did not expect, that you did not plan for, they just happen. When life happens. And you know, the beauty of it is that it's happening to everybody. It's happening to everybody in different ways, at different times, in different areas of life. But the thing is, life happens, life will keep happening. And it's just a cycle. It's going on and on and on. Whatever is happening to you right now, that's where you are. Whatever is happening to someone now, that's where they are. And then there will be a switch. You know, it's like a cycle. It keeps happening and happening and happening over and over again. So that's, to me, that's life. Things that happen, occurrences that you don't have a say over it. Yeah, that's what I would say life is. So, and for everyone who is alive, life must happen to you. Life is for the living. Life happens to those who are alive. So whatever is happening to you, that's life.
You see the way I was just looking at your mouth, that is life.
Yeah.
Life. Life to me, if I tell you, you won't believe it.
I want to hear your own context. You know, there are different contexts we can see this from. So give what I know now.
Are you ready to hear my own version of life?
Sure.
If anybody, be it a man, a woman, young, old, danku, or high, should call me, SHINA OYINLOLA, and ask me, what is life to you? I will tell them that life, after I come back from this. After I come back from this short break, then I'll tell you what life is to me.
Sunrise African Supermarket has been in existence for a while now with everyday 5-star rating. All our customers love one-stop shopping experience. Come, see and buy your groceries with us. Sunrise African Supermarket, 12639 Business Street, Houston, Texas. Houston 77, Houston 09, Houston 9. Open Monday to Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Sundays. Telephone 346-400-7772. Sunrise African Supermarket. Come, see and buy your groceries with us.
Àánú Olúwa African Store níbi tí a ti ń ta oúnjẹ Áfíríkà lónìkan òjọ̀kan iṣu ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ èlùbọ́ gààrí tọ́kan tó wọ̀nyí ẹja tútù ẹja gbígbẹ pọ̀nmọ́ panla ẹ̀fọ́ lóríṣiríṣi bẹ́ẹ̀ la ní àwọn ohun èròjà inú ọbẹ̀ tiwantiwa tó pójú owó epo pupa tìmáàtì atarodo sọ̀m̀bọ̀ tàǹtàṣé irú ògìrì àwọn ìrẹsì tiwantiwa bó ń fẹ́ ọ̀fadà ó rí níbẹ̀ Àánú Olúwa African Store wọ́n ń bá ní ṣe oúnjẹ tẹ́ ẹ bá ní ṣíṣe oúnjẹ wọn dùn ó pójú owó wọ́n ń ṣe home delivery fún ẹni tí ó bá lè wá gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó ń fẹ́ ra àwọn ohun èlò ẹwà ara tàbí ohun èlò ẹwà orí obìnrin báàgì léwọ́ weave-on jewelry bàtà aṣọ Áfíríkà wọ́n ń ṣe ẹwà irun orí fún àwọn obìnrin gbogbo ohun èròjà tí ẹbí rẹ nílò ni wọ́n ń tà níbẹ̀ bó jẹ́ tọkùnrin bó jẹ́ tobìnrin àti tàwọn èwe pẹ̀lú Àánú Olúwa African Store wà ní number 4917 highway 36 south suite B Rosenborg Texas 77471 tí ẹ bá ń fẹ́ ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ pè Janet lórí aago torun 832-858-6453 tàbí 832-858-6455 máa gbénú Amẹ́ríkà ló nǹkan Áfíríkà Àánú Olúwa African Store lónìí yẹn ìrọ̀rùn ló bá dé.
Without auto insurance, do you know the time and money you'll spend if you're caught? Why risk it? At Aegis Insurance, we have several insurance carriers to tailor your specific needs. We offer low rates on liability starting from $38 a month. For 2 vehicles, $65 a month. No driver's license, no problem. We accept Texas IDs, passports, international driver's license, and expired driver's license. Pay 3 months in advance and save 20% on auto insurance. We offer discounts for switching over to Aegis as well as good student discounts. Buy by phone, pay by phone. It's just that simple. It's our job to meet your needs when no one else can. So don't get caught driving without auto insurance. The law requires you to have liability. Call Aegis Insurance today for a free quote and start saving money.
Need to get somewhere fast and at a reasonable price? You need Tigo. You can be confident your driver will be courteous and professional. Tigo is super budget-friendly, even for students and low-income workers. Tigo is convenient. Book your ride, pay, and tip your driver all in the app. Tigo, the ride-sharing company with a difference. Download the Tigo app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
And today you're welcome on Become a CEO. So today I have amazing people with me, and for me, if you are from the part of the country I am, that's Nigeria, I have amazing people with me. Her name is Madam Rulanke Asabi. I hope I pronounced your name well. Please welcome the viewers, ma'am. Say you're welcome, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And I have an amazing, powerful husband. You know, every generous saying says that behind a successful man is a woman. And here we are. Behind a successful woman, we have a mighty man behind her. His name is Mr. Asabi. What's your first name, sir? Can you tell the viewers, please?
My first name is Olabode.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us again on Become a CEO. She is the owner of Honeywell Enterprise, and Honeywell Enterprise has suburbs. And when I say suburbs, I mean under our business, she has Amala on Sports and other businesses, mighty businesses that she's running here in Houston. And I'm so glad we have her today with us. And basically, I'm just going to be asking a few questions. And I want you to tell the people, at what point in life did you started Amala on Sports?
Firstly, let me introduce myself.
Thank you.
I'm Mrs. Morolake Mutiat Asabia. Iṣẹ́ àmàlà yìí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bí ó ti ń lọ 6 days.
Wow.
Tí mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. So at this point, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run.
Olúwa ṣeun. All right. Also, I want you to tell the viewers, because what she just said shortly is just that she started a business at Malam Point about 6 years ago. And so today I want you to tell us what has been your challenges with the business, because I know starting business like for 6 years is not easy. What can you tell us has been your challenges and how did you overcome those challenges? Àwọn kí ni àwọn nǹkan tí tó yẹ pé bóyá at one time or the other tẹ́ pé là kọjá àtàwọn báwo lẹ ṣe borí àwọn nǹkan yẹn iṣẹ́ mọ̀? Because we have a lot of people listening that are starting businesses or doing businesses.
Not really. Kò sí nǹkan kan tí mo là kọjá ju pé iṣẹ́ oúnjẹ sísè ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí mo like.
All
so
right.
mi ò tẹ̀ rí nǹkan kan tó mi ò rí nǹkan bàbàrà tí mo là kọjá ń bẹ̀.
Oh, wow.
Ju pé àrò ṣìṣẹ́. Àwọn nǹkan tí mo lè sọ pé ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí ó jẹ́ bàbàrà tó le nínú ẹ̀ nìyẹn. But oúnjẹ kéèyàn ṣe oúnjẹ iṣẹ́ tí mo like ni láti ní.
All right. You know, for you listening to what she just said, that the main challenge with the business is, you know, getting workers, getting people to work with has been a little of a challenge. But then because she's passionate with what she's doing, she loved doing it. So I'm going to talk to Mr. Asabi. Please tell us, sir, what do you think, how has the business been, you know, as a family? You know, because I know for her not to have enough workers, what is the role of the family with the business so far?
We thank God, and the business, the family has been making a lot of contribution to the business.
Thank you.
Like for example, the children, they have good interest in the business.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
So anything you tell them to do, they have to do it because their mom, she's the role model.
Thank you, sir.
Of the business.
Thank you, sir.
So we really appreciate God for that.
And, you know, viewers, like I will always say that for every businesses to succeed in life, you need your partner to be with you. I mean, your business for Amala on the spot, it is a business that has thrive based on the support of the of the family. And so if you're trying to start a business or you're doing one already, you need the support of your family, to keep business moving forward. Also today, I just want you to also tell us, what advice do you have for entrepreneurs like you? Fortunately and very fortunately, in September this year, she got an award as an associate certified business entrepreneur, because she's been running business for over 5 years, and that was granted to her this year. And so I want to encourage you, if you're also thinking of doing a business, it's high time for you to start doing that. And I wanted to tell, what advice will you have for business entrepreneurs, either people that are just coming up with an idea of a business or they have started doing business? What advice do you have for them basically?
Advice for them is that when you are doing business, you have to be honest.
Thank you.
That's the first thing. When you are honest, in fact, it will be like, I don't know how to say it, because when you are honest, everything will be easy for you.
Thank you.
And people that doing business with you, they will like to do business with you because they will know that you are honest. Anything you are doing, just do it as if you are doing it for yourself or for your family.
Thank you.
Treat everybody equally. So when you treat everybody equally, things will be more easier for you and for the others that they are coming. And you'll be a role model for all other people that are looking at you and they want to do that. They will know that you see this woman is very honest. Anything he's doing it with own heart.
Thank you.
So that's my own advice.
All right, Mr. Sabi, what will you have to tell the entrepreneurs, people that are coming up, maybe they're like their wife, like running businesses? What advice will you have for their husband, to be supportive? Or what role should they play, in business with their wife or a family business, so to say?
In a family business like this, you have to have a very good support.
Thank you, sir.
Especially you have to work hand to hand with your wife and work hand to hand with your husband.
Thank you.
And when you work hand to hand, the business will grow. surely. We have a lot of ceremony which we have attended.
Thank
like,
you.
Lagos club that we went. I thought it's June this year at Louisiana.
Wow.
And Ijesha club.
Wow.
So we have a lot of people, and then when they tasted your food, and your food is, you have very good
quality.
Aroma.
Yeah.
Good quality. So
quality for food.
People will try to move closer to you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. Also, I know viewers, you'll be curious, or maybe your mouth is already watering to taste, amala on the spot. And you want to ask me, where can I get amala on the spot? Right now, we're on the website on www.amalaonthespot.com. You can visit and then make your order right away. Or she's going to give out a phone number. Please, ma'am, can you give us your phone number so that people can kind of order? You can order online. It's an online business. An online food you can get in real time, hot, just like you are in your kitchen. So, ma'am, can you give us your phone number, please?
281-760-6102.
Thank you so very much. Today also, I have amazing things to show to you viewers today. We have... our professional body has a wonderful training coming up soon. But before I go into that, I'm just going to show you our magazine. We have the magazine for this year already available for you. We had the first magazine in April this year, and now we have the second one in this month, November. And it's so resourceful. Information that are in this magazine are very, very resourceful. And and also we have training coming up in January 15 this month on professional ethics. Professional ethics, I mean, is for all our members that already become, professional professional member in our organization, that's CIBE, which Mrs. Asabi is one of them. We have a wonderful training for them in the month of January 15 to be precise, on professional ethics. Talk about businesses, you need to know what exactly you need to do when it comes to business. This training is holding in Louisiana, and all we're doing is just to give them an eye opening to how they can run business effectively. When you say yes to, just like Mrs. Asabi said, when people can trust you with business, they keep coming back. And so we want to tell people the quality of being trustworthy in business. Also, we have basic training coming up also in Houston. That's Houston Women Expo. This is an organization that every woman should belong to. If you search online on www.houstonwomenexpo.com, you get a lot of events that will empower you as as an entrepreneur, as a woman, as a standalone business owner, whoever that you want to become. You need to associate yourself with the right people. And so for me, you will be getting more information on how to run business better. And also, they have a training this Saturday between 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a whole day event. I don't want you to miss this. These are things that will keep your business going. Also today, I want to appreciate my wonderful woman here, Mrs. Oluwarolanke. Did I pronounce it well? Moralake, sorry. Moralake Asabi. And Mr. Asabi, I want to appreciate you. Asabia. Thank you all for coming on Become a CEO today. And also, if you have any question, generally, you can, send in on your question to us. But before we go, we usually do something on Become a CEO. We always ask the CEO a question so that you can, use the opportunity to get a free meal. Are you ready to do that for them today, ma'am? So I'll give us the privilege to give you a question, and if you get that question and you send it to our phone number, can we have the phone number scrolling so that if you get the question, she's going to give you a whole plate of amala. I've eaten amala before, and I know it's so tasty. And for a weather like this, a very cold weather like this is a food you want to have running in your house. And so please, can you give us the question, ma'am? Or can Mr. Asabi, can you help her with a question, a very short question that people will just give in the answer?
What are the ingredients?
Thank you, sir.
Using for the soup for abula.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. What ingredients do we need to make abula? Abula is saying that amala with begiri, ewedu, and soup, meat, shaki, all of that. So what are the major ingredients that you need to make that? If you send it to that question, to the phone number scrolling right there, she will, Amala on the spot will give you a meal for your lunch. Once you can send that information in, send in your answers with your phone number, with your name and your address. Thank you so very much for that. And I want to thank you so much I'm going to surely bring you back on Become a CEO because it's a great time having you here today. And I want to thank Mr. Asabi for your support so much with Amala on the spot, making it going forward. And I want to thank you all for joining us on Become a CEO today. Thank you all. And I want to thank the crew of ABN Television as well. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, an amazing joint is here with different African dishes. Amala bula, iyan legusi, semo and okra, suya, grilled fish, efforiro, jollof rice, plus different kind of swallow and soup. Amala joint, a very great arena to meet and discuss with your loved ones, business meeting, dating meeting, and all kinds of meeting. Amala joint. Order now through Grubhub, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. 281-721-2982. Amala joint. 6271 Highway 6 South, Houston, Texas 77083. Amala joint. The best joints to eat the best African food. Amala joint.
Glory of God African Food Store, your one-stop grocery shop for a wide variety of international products such as momo, asa fish, mangala, stockfish,
akamu ogi, and African bread,
and various food and soup condiments. Our products are always fresh, conveniently available, and professionally packed. Our store is known for its professional, quick and express service. Come visit us today at the Glory of God African Food Store. We are located at
127198 Business Street, Houston, Texas
77099. Call us today on
281-498-7747.
Our customer service always on point.
Glory of God African Food.
And Lord of Lords, oh, so great you are, doing marvelous things. Everything written about you. Yeah.
I love you. Thank you, Jesus.
ọjọ́ mọ́kànlélógún ni ó àdúrà àti àwẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa lọ́dọọdún dákun dúró 2022 21 days prayers and fasting bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ kọkànlélọ́gbọ̀n oṣù kẹwàá títí di ogúnjọ́ oṣù kọkànlá 2022 ìpàdé àdúrà yóò máa wáyé láago 6 ìrọ̀lẹ́ lójoojúmọ́ ní gbọ̀ngàn ilé ìjọsìn dágundúró tó wà ní nọ́mbà 8001 South Kekuru Road Suite A and B opposite library Houston, Texas 77072. Ipò àti ìríjú tí Jésù ó lò ní bàbá wa Apostle Henry Odeneye àti àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run mìíràn. Àkànṣe làdúrà àti àwẹ̀ ọlọ́jọ́ mọ́kànlélógún tọdún yìí pẹ̀lú ìwé àdúrà tó lé ní 500 kókó over 700 prayer point book fún ìtúsílẹ̀ kúrò lọ́wọ́ agbára òkùnkùn àti ti Sátánì. Tí ẹ bá ń fẹ́ ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé ẹ pè Apostle Henry Odeneye lórí aago 713-231-3278. Ìwọ náà kópa nínú ààwẹ̀ àti àdúrà tọdún yìí. Ògùn aṣẹ́, èdè ajá, ìwọ náà ó sì jẹ́rìí ayọ̀ sí agbára Ọlọ́run. Jésù lolúwa.
Kó wá ṣèrànwọ́ fọ́kàn.
Are you in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests, Wets Block Event Hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. You can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas 77036 or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993 713-969-0362. westblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinctions in stock. Think Westblog for your next. Sunrise African Supermarket has been in existence for a while now with everyday 5-star rating. All our customers love one-stop shopping experience. Come, see and buy your groceries with us. Sunrise African Supermarket, 12639 Business 39 B Street, Houston, Texas 77099. Open Monday to Saturday 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Sundays. Telephone 346-400-7772. Sunrise African Supermarket. Come, see and buy your groceries with us. All right. Welcome back to Abntv Live. And I know a lot of people are watching us from Abntv Live, channel 15.6, here in Houston, Texas. You just watched the Amala on Sport. Say, mama yẹn bọ́n ṣe fine tó yẹn, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Amala yẹn ṣe máa ń dá mi lọ́rùn. I was in the program one day when Amala on Sport was the one that actually gave us Amala that day. Mo ma fẹ́ jàǹjọ́ ta wí ni. Tó bá rí ojú ọbẹ̀ wọn náà wà á máa bọ́.
Ojú ọbẹ̀ kẹ́ máa rà.
Ọjọ́ bá mo ní ẹ dúró mọ́ mi. Àṣẹ̀yìn ti tẹ́lẹ̀ ni.
Alẹ́ mi gan.
Mo ti máa bọ́ mi láti bí 5 minutes ẹ rí mi.
Mi ò tí kàn mí.
Ó yẹ kó ti kàn mí ẹgbẹ́
tí wà. Mi ò kí ń jẹun lálẹ́ mo lọ program tán lọ. Àmàlà wọn mo bírèkì irú ọjọ́ yẹn ni. Mo jẹ àmàlà àti ewédú tó gbóná àti níbi 10:30 lálẹ́ o. Mo ní
orí àwọn ọgọ́gọ́ wà tó.
No, eléyìí ó yàtọ̀.
You see, one thing is ẹ wojú ọbẹ̀ kẹ́ mú yan normal. Amala on Sport is one of the sport I'll tell you to need to check out.
Yeah.
You have an event, you want them to be part of the event, you want them to cater for you. Amala on Sport will definitely do that with all gladness. Check him out. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kó bá tí ìjẹ́ Amala Sport yẹ ìjẹ́ Amala pọ̀ nílùú yìí o. Bukola, I am back. So, kí là ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan? What is life to me? Okay. You know, I said I was going to tell you what is life to me. If someone should ask me, SHINA OYINLOLA, what is life to you? I will tell them, life is me. Life is me. Whatever that happened to me is my life, and that's the life to me. Because I can't choose your own life now, I think it's possible. Because there are some things you do I never do in my life, and I will never do it. So, so life to everybody depends on who you are and depends on what life, the way it's treating you. Some people life is still not fair to them up till now. They believe kilo day.
Baba olowo, ìyá olowo. Èmi ọmọ tún bá fà. I've seen some people they have to go through sea, oceans, and waters because they want to go and find ends meet. At the end of the day, at the baby, what do you call it? The shore. They kill them there. They kill them there. And the family are saying they haven't seen them out till now. It's not easy. But let me tell you something. It can be easy if you just leave everything for God and let God to take charge of every goddamn thing. Okay? Every what?
Everything.
Every goddamn thing.
Everything.
So today, what will you do? What will you do? A lot of people have been waiting. Well, you know, guys, you guys not going to talk about what would you do today. What would you do if this happened to you? Okay. You are in the store. A lady and a man, they were in the store. They were buying things. I think the wife and the husband.
Okay.
They were buying things. And one of the maybe classmate of the guy just came. She's a lady, pretty lady. She just came in and just eat the man in the buttocks. Oh, really? He was not in that dancing. School. That doesn't go well with the woman. The woman said, how on hell will you just slap the bum bum of my husband? The store daru lojo yen. So let's just check that out. Does that mean that what that lady did was wrong to have done that to a friend of a longtime friend? Or it's not even welcome at all? What would you do as that woman, as that man, and as the person that slapped the bum bum of that guy? It's on the light one.
Yeah. You know, some people are just, they are free to a fault.
Okay.
For someone like me, I would say she lacks decorum.
Okay.
You saw a man, no matter, even if he was your boyfriend.
Even if he was, you are...
But now that you guys are all older, and then you don't even know the person beside him is probably his wife, you know, at least courtesy demands that you're like, oh boy, you know, but not slapping is behind, you know. I don't think, but well, some people they are free, like I said, to a fault, and she just thought there was no big deal.
But the lady really turned it around, and the whole store was. The wife turned it around. The whole store was.
Two wrongs, they say, wouldn't make a right.
Yeah, but
so I don't think she had to respond that way.
Must she be too aggressive to that extent?
No, she didn't have to. She didn't have to. Even if the first woman was maybe too much, you know.
Was that too much?
I wouldn't do that.
And that's you. Maybe you're a pastor.
Apart from that, I'm first of all a human being. I'm a lady.
When did you start knowing God?
Like 29 years ago.
So you still don't, you would do the same, you won't do that. You want to compare yourself with somebody that got to know God at 45.
But even if I had a boyfriend, and we were really like into each other, and now I see him 10 years later, 20, 30 years later, I'm not going to slap his behind. Why? Especially, even if the wife is not there.
What
because the wife
what if it
was
is
there?
That's what he always liked you to do that time.
That was that.
And you
like
now
you
remind
said,
him of
that
the,
time.
And you now remind
that's
him of
in the past. But if I were the wife, I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. Because, you know, the person you married at maybe 35 or something. He knew some people now. He had known some people long before he ever got to know you.
Yeah.
And they had all manner of relationships. So that she did that to him doesn't mean that he's still in the same space where they were, you know. So
to me,
I don't think she needed to.
I think our people out there should. If you have something to say about it, please let us know. Is it a right thing for your old or long-time friend to just meet you in the store and give you a slap on your buttocks as a man that you are with your woman, which is your wife, and that person that slapped you happens to be your old-time friend, lady, too.
Is it friend?
It's old-time
old
friend.
Flame.
Old flame. Old
flame.
Chicky. So what would you do? What would you do? Will you tell your wife, oh, don't worry, that was my last, it was my chick before now. Calm down. She was my chick. You know, let it be, let it be. You want to know how much to marry in Joe?
I think that's it. I think that should suffice.
That what?
That should suffice. That should be it.
That should be it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't settle it. The lady was like, oh, Nishori Rebo Shewa, eh? Long come in the show.
Box along.
I said the whole store was scattered.
No.
And the lady got mad. She got mad, and the husband was like, him over. What do I do now?
Why does he attract the extra women, though? The one that came to slap his behind is extra. The one reacting is also extra.
So if you want to be part of this, you can call us on the 346-426-5650. 346-426-5650. Let's know what your view, what you would want to say about it. What's your view? What do you want to say? The lady have done well by slapping the husband of her husband. Show me, try me.
Try.
Oh
my God.
So, the husband of a husband is being beaten by the girlfriend of the husband for a long time. And the wife is right there beside them. So what would you do if you are in charge? If you are the one that owns this man, what would you do? Let's hear your own view. You can call us on 346-426-5650. You can call us on that, and we'll be able to know exactly what you would do. Okay? So, as you are, what do you think is possibly that you would do?
Yeah, I don't.
No, let's take it one by one now.
Okay.
Let's see you as the husband first. What would you do?
As the husband, of course, I know who I'm married to. So, and since she's extra, I already know she's extra. I'm like, wala tishele. I'm like, wow, this is going to be a big deal. So I'll begin to hold her and beg her.
Hold who?
My wife.
Did you talk by anything?
Okay. Because I know that one is just being mischievous. I know I've not seen her for a long time. I know she was just being playful, maybe to a fault, but I'll just hold my wife, sweetheart, it's not the way you think it is. It's not just complete.
Sweetheart, take it.
Don't go all the way right now, you know, like you know you will not change. That's why I didn't choose you. Get out to you, sure.
Yeah,
you know, like,
that's why I didn't choose you.
No, so that to make my wife, at least to make her mind calm down.
Okay, let's now see what would you do as the wife.
As the wife, once the man starts, if the man doesn't say anything.
And the man just stand and the buttocks is already been slapped.
If I'm extra.
You are not the extra. You are not the extra now. You are the wife.
Just
now.
the wife. I don't have any business with the lady because I don't know her.
Okay.
But I'm just going to like, this is my husband. I'm going to make it very clear that he's taking, if you used to gbadi, you know. That
just like that. You must be a good girl there.
Yeah, what's the big deal? He's my husband now. He already chose me.
But what's gbadi or
and you know, if she actually meant more than that, she wouldn't have done that in the open, no.
Yeah, of course.
If she was going to go after him later,
you know, this is the past chick, and yeah, normal.
Yeah, no big deal, no biggie. That's
you will
gone.
just cut it that way.
That's gone.
So you as the side chick the past chick that slap. So what would you do?
Depending on the reaction that comes from the woman. Because she might have done it absent-mindedly because they used to do it.
Yeah, no.
But when the woman, you know, comes and starts, I'm like, madam, sorry, I didn't mean it. You know, that's how we used to do it. I'm just very sorry.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I know you are just religious. I hope.
It's not. I'm not even a religious person.
That is religious way.
No, I've done something wrong. No, I'm the one that slapped the person now.
It's a big deal.
So even if she meant something, she already slapped it. She already slapped him behind. So what am I going to do to unslap it?
To unslap? You cannot slap. It's done already.
So there's no need getting mad.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Now, to me now, I want to dajo.
Okay.
I want to dajo. This is what I would do as the man first. The moment I hear bah, I will look at her.
Babe, no, but wait, how did the wife actually see? Because they were working together. So it's the man that
They
would
will
know
first
he was slapped.
No, the babe was behind. Now what they were buying in store ni. But you know, any to one be marry, any to buy. No, they buy my car more way mon. Oh my, babe, I will be buy it. School. You had better stop all this nonsense, idiot.
And that's it.
And
that's it.
That will take care of it.
Yeah.
But since I know my wife is a
he's a boxer.
I'll continue to work with what I will do after this short break. I want you to understand something that legally, there are some things you can do in America. Illegally, there are some things you cannot do. We'll be right back and they'll tell you. Samuel Ogosha is right here.
Money you'll spend if you're caught? Why risk it? At Aegis Insurance, we have several insurance carriers to tailor your specific needs. We offer low rates on liability starting from $38 a month. For a 2 vehicle, $65 a month. No driver's license, no problem. We accept Texas IDs, passports, international driver's license, and expired driver's license. Pay 3 months in advance and save 20% on auto insurance. We offer discounts for switching over to Aegis, as well as good student discounts. Buy by phone, pay by phone. It's just that simple. It's our job to meet your needs when no one else can. So don't get caught driving without auto insurance. The law requires you to have liability. Call Aegis Insurance today for a free quote and start saving money.
Glory of God African Food Store, your one-stop grocery shop for a wide variety of international products such as momo, asa fish, mangala, stockfish,
akamogogi, and African bread,
and various food and soup condiments. Our products are always fresh, conveniently available, and professionally packed. Our store is known for its professional, quick, and express service. Come visit us today at the Glory of God African Food Store. We are located at
127198 Business Street, Houston, Texas.
77099. Call us today on
281-498-7747.
Our customer service always on point.
Glory of God African Food.
And Lord of Lords, oh, so great you are, doing marvelous things. Oh, everything written about you. Yeah.
I love you, thank you, Jesus.
Organic fruits, vegetable and skimmed non-fat milk extracted by an expert with over 38 years of combined experience working with products and educational. Cleansed and processed without adding additives such as sugar, coloring and preservatives. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice and yogurt bar. Fresh, healthy and delicious. Our special juices includes green juice, energy booster, fusion juice, recovery juice, regulator juice, rejuvenated juice, organic carrot juice, organic laxative juice, organic kidney cleanse. Our fresh made yogurt includes pineapple yogurt, banana yogurt, and coconut yogurt. Order now at 281-741-1037. True Grub Up, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. We also do delivery or walk-in at 3320 Highway C South, Suite D, Houston, Texas 77082. Check us out at www.paddyspoint.co. Paddy's Point organic fruit juice and yogurt bar. Fresh, healthy, and delicious. You in Houston area and you need luxury style space, beautiful and elegant chairs, tables, furnitures, Asian design, high stage for celebrants, large free garage parking for guests, wet block event hall is all you need. Weddings, receptions, conference, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, rehearsal dinners, corporate meetings, trade shows, fashion shows, album or book launches. You can design and decorate any special event. Free appointment for a free quote. Check us out, 7636 Allen Drive, Suite A115, Houston, Texas, 77036, or 5711 Ecroft Avenue, Suite A1A, Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 832-351-0993, 713-969-0362. westblog@gmail.com or at www.westblog.com. Planning, decorations, and distinctions in stock. Think Westblog for your next. Marriage-based green card, family petitions, VAWA or green card based on marital problems and abuse, employment-based green card, naturalization, immigrants visa application, asylum, bond hearing visas visa. Samuel Agosha Law Fair, 10039, Bison Street, Suite 337. Houston, Texas, 77036. Telephone 832-427-6224. Samuel Agosha Law Fair. Let us fight for you.
Yes, you're welcome back to Abntv Live, and the live program is still ongoing. We have a very, very important information to pass, and yes, this was supposed to have come like some minutes before now, but this is still a good time, especially because it is very, very relevant to and needful for many people. One of our vendors, one of our esteemed vendors, as we call them, is Samuel Agosha Law Firm, and he's big on immigration matters. And today, it's going to be like an introductory session, but I'm sure it's going to be enough to let you know what's available and how accessible those things are to you. So welcome with me to the studio on Abntv Live today, Barrister Samuel Agosha.
Thank you.
You're welcome to the studio, sir.
Nice to have you. Hey, everyone. My name is Sam Agosha. I am a resident of Houston, Texas. Even though I travel some other parts of the country, but generally, I am right here in Houston, Texas. Academically, I have a bachelor's degree in business administration, and I also have a master's degree in public policy. I studied law at the University of Wolverhampton in UK. I am licensed by the state of New York as an attorney and counselor at law. With that brief introduction, if you see me on the roadway, you can call me Sam. It doesn't matter. I'm not a doctor. I'm just Mr.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So yes. Well, welcome. I'm not going to call you Sam. I don't want to call you Sam.
Sure.
So do I call you Barrister? You mind?
No, I don't mind.
Okay. So yes, Barrister, you're welcome. And I know you've heard that introduction. Yes, now you know you're in good hands, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, yes, I know that law is rather broad. And then there are different angles, different things. Now, you have made it clear that you're big on immigration law. And is there something, I know also that one has different aspects. Is there a particular aspect of the immigration law that you would like people to take note of today?
Yes, actually today we're going to be discussing on a topic called VAWA. VAWA is V-A-W-A.
Okay.
And the issue here is, what is vow? A lot of people hear the word vow, might be the first time, might be the second time, but the word V stands for violence, A stands for act, W stands for women, A stands for act. So it is Violence Against Women Act.
Wow. So this is only applicable to women, particularly, women.
Not really. I think that is the misconception that people have about word vow. They think it's only women.
Oh.
No, it's not only for women. It might then add there that it is also for every human being.
Because there can be violence against men also.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. So what about it? So who can come and say, okay, I want you to file for immigration, whatever, for me, because I have someone being violent against me? How does it play out? What are the circumstances that?
Well, the thing about immigration, as you might have touched a little bit, is that it's very, very wide. Today, we're just talking about one little corner called the VAWA.
Okay.
So, when you hear the word VAWA, it means that you have been violated, you have been beaten up, beaten with 4x4, or maybe not so much, maybe with a sledgehammer, but thank God you are still in the land of living. So, and for that, you might be scared, oh Lord, I don't have any papers, therefore I am stuck. No, that is what the law is all about. So, in order for you to take advantage of the law, the person that's committing the act against you, the person that beat you up with 4x4, that person must be a United States citizen or a United States resident.
Okay.
And you will have to go further and show that you were married for that, to that particular person with the intent of having a genuine, legitimate family.
Oh. So it's only for married couples?
No, you don't have to be married. It's not just only.
Okay.
But let's assume, for the sake of discussion, that you were living with that person. Maybe the person is helping you along the way to live there. Maybe it's your brother. Maybe it's your sister. Maybe it's your in-law. Let's say you come from, Cameroon to come and babysit.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, babysitting becomes, if you like, something you do not want to think about. In that instance, that particular person that you're living with, if he is a citizen or a United States permanent resident, you can take steps to take advantage of the law in the area of VAWA.
Oh, okay. Does it also apply to maybe in the workplace? Maybe, maybe the boss just...
Yes, in terms of the workplace, what you are going to be showing is that this person has taken undue advantage of you because of your status. In other words, you do not have papers, and this person decided to take, I use the word undue advantage. There's something wrong with taking advantage, but it's your undue one. That is really the key word there.
Okay.
So it can go from the one of marriage, it can go to the one of living together, it can go to the one of even your own child living with that particular person, and that person causes violence. And when you use the word violence, you got to recognize that it does not have to be that somebody slap your neck.
Okay.
Or slap your face. It can be emotional abuse. It can be, if you like, not touching you with physical hand, but in reality worse, also hurt. You might think that irons and sticks may not break your bones, but that words, we want to know that word hurts also.
Wow. So, you talked about taking undue advantage of. I'm still saying it because I know some of our viewers will also be asking the same question. Can you further break it down? Give us maybe instances. And I was also coming to ask, but you already mentioned that violence or the abuse is not only physical, it could be emotional. Can you cite clearer examples so that anyone who is watching now or somebody who knows somebody who has been through it can easily recognize that, oh, this is an opportunity, to get things straightened out?
Yes, it makes a lot of sense at the time because, as you might notice, abuse did not come overnight. It's cumulative. But of course, somebody can behave out of character. You think we have been living together, all is well, then all of a sudden, bam, you were slapped. Chances, psychologists have it, authorities have it, that if you are slapped once, you are more likely to be slapped again. So it doesn't, the idea that it's a one thing, it's not always a one thing. So how do you start to build in your own mind the idea of making a case, a credible case, when you are filing for VAWA? You have to make people know that this is what is going on. If need be, make the law enforcement know, because you get to, we don't just trust word. We live and die by evidence.
Evidence.
And evidence doesn't have to be something in black and white. It can be something that somebody is saying, yeah, I saw him bleeding through the mouth when he comes out. Oh, I asked him what happened, and he said, oh, my ex or my
boyfriend,
partner,
or
my partner,
girlfriend,
whatever,
yeah.
or a doctor, somebody beat me up. It doesn't have to be cumulative, but it's important that you document it.
Okay.
So in order for you to take that advantage, it's important for you to recognize that you have to be present in United States.
Okay.
You wouldn't live in Kuala Lumpur and they said, oh, I met this soldier there and we are living there. Unless you can show that that soldier also has some kind of relationship in United States, which means that person possibly is a citizen of United States.
Okay.
So regardless of the boundary where it occurs,
okay,
what attaches there is that particular person. Who is she or who is he? It's important that I'm using the two words interchangeably, meaning that it's not just for women only, it's also for men. By the way, some women are very, very strong. There can be some men up, so, that's just what it is.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned that there's need for evidence, and yes, that's very clear. However, how does one bring evidence for emotional abuse, for an example?
Well, emotional abuse have been recognized in many social studies, including psychologists, including psychiatrists. It's important that you start to take steps. It doesn't have to be immediate. But once you recognize that it's not physical, but it is emotional, by the way, the two of them can go hand in hand. Something can be both physical and also emotional. To create evidence for emotional, you will need to see a psychologist. You will need to see, most likely, if you don't have a way of knowing that people have different, if you like, profession or specialization, see your own doctor.
Okay.
Anything that support evidence other than just you goes a long way.
Okay.
So those are one of the ways. You can talk to your doctor, you can talk to even your roommate.
Okay.
You know, your roommate or somebody you might have known from Adam, you know, but we're still in the land of the living that Adam is still there.
Okay. That makes it very clear now. This is a very short one. Like I said, this is introductory. And yes, we've heard it from Sam Agocha himself, the attorney at law, and he has made it very clear that VAWA, even though it stands for Violence Against Women Act and all, it's not limited to women, and he has also helped us to see the different circumstances that VAWA is applicable to. Sir, can you talk to the people? Let them know that this is what you are able to do. Just talk to the people directly, and then we have them
hello guys, you know, sometimes when we talk, people don't realize that, you know, lawyers, we joke, we play, you know, but part of our job is to make things very, very simple. Today, if you have an issue pertaining to VAWA or something about immigration, we have just, you know, we just said today touched only about VAWA. Instead of you trying to gaze whether I have some kind of remedy or I don't, give us a call. So the most important thing you will do is to give a call and chat. By the way, we don't charge you money for, you know, making a call, even though these days everything costs money. But you can still talk to a lawyer for free. At least for the first 15 minutes, it's free. Great. You know, with 15 minutes, we can tell where your case is going and tell you what the next step will be.
Okay. Can you give us the number to call?
Yes, we have the number that you probably might have seen here. It is the official office number is 832-427-6224.
Okay.
832-427-6224.
Alrighty. Thank you so much. Yes, you've heard it from him. What are you still waiting for? Start calling already. Like he said, don't sleep on it. Oh, I don't even know whether there's anything that can be done. Why don't you call first? And then you will see how your case can be handled. Thank you very much for being here today.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Yes, there's so many other things that you have for the people. And yes, we are ready to work with you, sir.
Sure, you got it.
Okay, all right. So that's all on this show today, as it has to do with you and the immigration law. Don't sleep on it. Take action immediately. I'll take a short break. When I come back, we'll be signing out on Abntv Live today.
When it comes to eating African food like you are in Africa, don't just call for jollof rice. Ask for greens and solid jollof rice, greens and solid fried rice, greens and solid ewa going, greens and solid porridge yam, babambari reni, greens and solid amala on point. Begri atewedu lórí àmàlà tó fẹ́lẹ́ tó ń gbóná fẹ́lẹ́fẹ́lẹ́ with your choice of meat or fish. Roundabout ni, abodi, shakini abedo, ẹja aláràn lẹ́nfẹ́ ni, àbí croaker, bó sì jẹ́ tilapia ni, gbogbo ẹ̀ ló wà lọ́dọ̀ tiwa. At Greens and Solid Amala on Point, just give us few minutes to prepare what you order and boom! you have it exactly as it is pictured. Grace and solid amala on point. 11134 Highway 6 South, Sugarland, Texas 77498, Suite 216, or Grace and solid amala on point at 12306 Bichno Street, Houston, Texas 77072, inside the Shell gas station. Telephone 832-295-3570 or cell phone 832-692-0465. Greens and Solids on Facebook, Greens and Solids on Instagram, or www.food@greenandsolids.com. Food as it is in Africa. Grace and Solid amala on point. See you there.
Àánú Olúwa African Store níbi tí a ti ń ta oúnjẹ Áfíríkà lóníkan òjọ̀kan, iṣu, ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀, èlùbọ́, gààrí tọ́kan tó wọ̀nyí, ẹja tútù, ẹja gbígbẹ, pọ̀nmọ́, panla, ẹ̀fọ́ lóríṣiríṣi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ la ní àwọn ohun èròjà inú ọbẹ̀ tiwantiwa tó pójú owó, epo pupa, tìmáàtì, atarodo, sọ̀m̀bọ̀, tàǹtàṣé, irú, ògìrì, àwọn ìrẹsì tiwantiwa. Bó ń fẹ́ ọ̀fadà, ó rí níbẹ̀. Àánú Olúwa African Store wọ́n ń bá ní ṣe oúnjẹ tẹ́ ẹ bá ní ṣíṣe. Oúnjẹ wọn dùn, ó pójú owó. Wọ́n ń ṣe home delivery fún ẹni tí ó bá lè wá. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tó ń fẹ́ ra àwọn ohun èlò ẹwà ara tàbí ohun èlò ẹwà orí obìnrin, báàgì ìléwọ́, weave-on, jewelry, bàtà, aṣọ Áfíríkà. Wọ́n ń ṣe ẹwà irun orí fún àwọn obìnrin. Gbogbo ohun èròjà tí ẹbí rẹ nílò ni wọ́n ń tà níbẹ̀. Bó jẹ́ tọkùnrin, bó jẹ́ tobìnrin, àti tàwọn èwe pẹ̀lú. Àánú Olúwa African Store wà ní number 4917 Highway 36 South, Suite B, Rosenborg, Texas 77471. Tí ẹ bá ń fẹ́ ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ àlàyé, ẹ pè Janet lórí aago torun 832-858-6453 tàbí 832-858-6455. Máa gbénú Amẹ́ríkà ló nǹkan Áfíríkà. Àánú Olúwa African Store ló nìyẹn, ìrọ̀rùn ló bá dé.
Marriage-based green card, family petitions, VAWA or green card based on marital problems and abuse, employment-based green card, naturalization, immigrants visa application, asylum, bond hearing visas visa. Samuel Agosha Law Firm, 10039, Bison Street, Suite 337. Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 832-427-6224. Samuel Agosha Law Firm. Let us fight for you. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. Ship to USA from Niger, or ship from Niger to USA, and also to Canada. Individual, small business, corporate establishments, and African stores and restaurants. Ship anything at all. USA office 12455 Westpac Drive, Suite H15, Houston, Texas 77082. Telephone 832-614-8984 or 281-741-4829. Email info@bsaprologservice.com or www.bsaprologservice.com. BSA Procurement and Logistics Services. You are the reason we exist. All right. Thank you so much for being there since the inception of this program. I hope you learn a little bit about that. Yeah, I was saying something, Bukola. What was I saying about that guy, the lady that slapped the other guy?
You were saying, I think you were talking about what you would have done.
So what do you think I would do?
Honestly, I can't tell.
Okay, I already said it. I told you that as the man, I'll just say, hey, look at babe. Oh my God, I mean the man again. Then I would, and as the woman, you know, she's all temper. I would say, oh, the Jacob by you are just disgracing me everywhere. And the guy will go, baby,
outside. My Jambi, you walk on for Kobuji, Mamma Shiru, my Babin, Man, make sure we share. I will just make sure I make everybody comfortable. I won't allow that fight that happened in the store. So that's what I will do. And for the other lady that slapped somebody, no matter how much that person love you, I don't think it's fair to be slapping somebody's buttocks outside the room. It's not. Is it good? Would the lawyer say it's good to?
The lawyer was shaking his head.
Say no.
It's not good. So it's not acceptable.
It's not
you may not do that.
You may not slap somebody's bum. All right, a big thank you to everybody that has been part of this show. Thank you so much, Bukola Sarah. You want to say something before we round it up?
Yeah, thank you everyone who's been a part of this show. And like I always say, it's always a pleasure to serve. Thank you for having me. Irio.
Iri Kaviti. And to everyone that has been part of this show, whether you watch us live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, on any kind of platform that you watch us, thank you so much. And for those that are watching us now on channel 15.6, which is Abntv, thank you so much. And to all the sponsors, all the vendors, I want to say a big thank you to you. God will bless you. Without you, where will we be? Where would we be?
Benon.
Can you
carry me to the hospital?
Ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you to Georgina Braco and the family Boyega Dixon that has been behind the camera all this while. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Till tomorrow that I'll see you guys again. My name is SHINA, OYINLOLA. Don't forget, we have this every day. That means tomorrow is going to be 12 to 2. Next tomorrow, 12 to 2. Every day, Monday through Friday, is going to be 12 to 2 p.m. But a little bit late today because we have a lot of activities that come in. But once in a while, just pardon us. Don't worry. But we'll still make your day. You know I love you guys. Allah. I really love you. You don't love me. And that's my cup of tea. But I still love you whether you love me or you don't love me. I'll see you tomorrow by God's grace. Thank you. Bye for now.
Discover the uniqueness in the entertainment industry. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, is now the pace setter in the industry. Do you want to advertise your product and services? Count on us. We will do it much more than your expectations. African Broadcasting Network, ABN, will deliver quick and prompt services. Our quality and clarity stands us out when it comes to delivering quality broadcasting. Our staffs are hardworking and versatile in the specific field of office. Our environment is so conducive and we are open to all. We also give advice on how to run your business profitably. African Broadcasting Network is situated at
10039 Business Street, Suite 338, Houston, Texas 77036. Telephone 346-426-5650 or 832-490-8203.
Website www.abntvnetwork.com. ABN, celebrating Africans' rich cultural